So earlier today in school, or earlier today, I was actually running late for school. I only had by the time I left my house to walk to school, I'd only gotten, or I only had 10 minutes left to go to school before I got late. And in order to reach school on time, I had to run. I had to run quick because if I walk, it's gonna take too much time, and I'm not gonna get to school in sufficient time. So I think it was just like a few meters away, like 3 to 5 meters away from my house, that I began running. That I realized in my head, wait, if I keep running, just like this, I don't even have to run really that quickly. I don't have to be the Flash. I'll just reach my school in time regardless. Or I'll be able to reach, or I'll get a chance to not be late just by running, like, pretty quickly. Because you probably noticed that, or if you had to walk to school but you were running late, so you had to run to school. When you run really quickly, by the time you get to school, you're like, oh wait, I actually got there faster than I actually expected. And what you want to do, or you realize so since I got there faster than I expected, if I just slowed down even slightly, I still would have been on time. Right? So whilst I was running, I realized if I keep running at this speed, I'll just reach my school. As long as I keep running, as long as I don't stop and I don't walk, as long as I keep running. And that taught me an important lesson, although it's such a small moment in my life. It lasted 30 seconds, my realization of it. But this taught me an important lesson, which is that as long as you're consistent in something, as long as you keep going and you keep moving forward in something, you'll just eventually reach your goal quickly. Even if you don't actually have that high of a speed, as long as you just keep going, you don't stop. Right? The mindset is consistency before intensity, or consistency before intensity. And so if you have any pursuits that you have in life where you want to achieve something, realize that you don't have to go fast. You don't have to work 12 hours a day in order to achieve your goal. That might be necessary for some things, but I'd say for most things, consistency will beat intensity. You have to have consistency before the intensity. If you just keep going, you'll eventually reach the goal. It's literally the tortoise and hare story. So the tortoise, even though he's really slow, he never stops. He keeps walking towards the finish line. Whilst the hare, he was really fast at first, but then he got tired, and so he just stopped to take a nap. And even though the tortoise was much slower than the rabbit, or than the hare, the tortoise still won against the hare, right? Because you can see, this is the hare, this is the tortoise. He goes faster, but then he stops. And that's what allows him to win. Because, the tortoise already got ahead. Even if the hare wanted to overtake him, the tortoise has already gone way farther than him. Simply because the tortoise never stopped running, or he never stopped moving forward. So if you want to reach a destination, you don't have to be the Flash. You don't have to be completely breathless from all your lightning speed runs. You only need to spend like just a tiny bit of effort just to keep running, but as long as you don't stop, as long as you keep moving forward, you'll reach your destination. You'll reach your goal. Consistency before intensity. Yeah. That's it for my TED Talk, everyone. And by